Hi, I'm Leathur Rokk. Welcome to my channel. I want to talk to you today on behalf of one of my friends. We can call him Dave, or you can call him anybody you want. It doesn't matter. He's a homeless man, and he has a problem. He keeps on trying to find safe places to have his things, and they keep on getting stolen. And it's not other homeless people that are stealing from him. It's the police department. It is so unfair. He's a friend of mine, and he is just trying to survive. He does have a substance abuse problem, which he's really trying to cut down on. And he finds things on the street, and he sells things, and he's doing the best that he can. And every time he has a safe spot for his things, the police find him. And the other day, they forced him, they put him in handcuffs, and they forced him to watch as they took his things by the handful, and they transported him to some kind of a dumpster that was locked. And they made him do this, and that's cruel. And then he keeps on thinking that he can find people that he can trust that would give him a safe place to put his things, and people keep letting him down. And I would like to help him if I could, but I certainly don't have room in my mess of a place to keep he has now another big shopping cart full of things, and he's got a couple of tarps on it to protect it, and he's really, what's happening to him is happening to thousands and thousands of people every day. And the thing is that people, for the most part, nobody wants to be criminals. These people don't want to be doing things that are against the law. But if you don't have a safe place for your things, and if you think you found a safe spot to hide them, have them out of the way where the general public doesn't see them, where people don't see them, and then their things get confiscated. A lot of times people lose their medication, they lose their identification, they lose their warm clothes, they use things that help to give them a bit of shelter. If you don't know, the Northeast is having a big nor'easter right now. Where I am, it's raining. North of me, they're having a big snowstorm. This is impacting not only just people here, but people up in the extreme north. This happens to people even in the Southwest. It happens where it's hot. It doesn't matter how the weather is, it happens to people. And they just take people's things and they throw them out. And then, you know, you can get in trouble if you go and break open the device and get your things back. This is happening to your neighbors. This is happening to your friends. And if you're any police and you're watching me, you know, it doesn't hurt you to treat people like they're human beings. Poverty exists in this world. And the have-nots that are just trying to survive are not helped by having their very existence being criminalized. That's what happens when laws are passed that make the basic human needs, if you happen to be doing them in a public place, it becomes a criminal act. Just very survival becomes a criminal act. It's happening across the country. Municipalities keep on passing these laws that, under the guise of quality of life offenses, they make the basic lives of struggling people absolutely miserable. They make life harder than it has to be. For people who are already down, you don't need to put your foot at their throat. You don't need to hold them underwater when you're trying to breathe. And that is what is happening. That's happening to your neighbors. That's happening to the people who you may see only in passing. You don't know their stories. This is happening. What's happening to my friends? You know what? When I was in San Francisco one time, I had some errands to run, and I had a nice steel frame backpack. It had my clothes and things in it, and I left them in a pile of other people's belongings. And when I came back from my errands, there was a city sweep, and everybody's things were taken. So I know what it's like to have my things taken. And when it's done by government agencies and people who are supposed to serve and protect, it makes people suffer. And it's not necessary. And it wouldn't hurt to try a little bit of compassion. Okay? Just my 2 cents. All right, I'm Leathur Rokk, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.